Yeah, so the question is how can we visualize this and how can we simplify it for clients that don't necessarily get data right away, want the value out of it?
Yeah, I think looking at analogous things to the industry helps. What are they used to? Like, talk about healthcare providers, what is something that they're used to looking at, and sort of building into a visual language that makes sense to them more naturally, potentially. I actually think that, I believe that interactives are huge. Learning to play with the data, plot things differently, and sort of come up on their own sort of with something that is meaningful. And also, I think visualizing with video is another big piece of it. Taking that extra step and actually maybe telling some of that story, allowing the data to move, show the trends over time. There's some really interesting projects in spaces that you wouldn't necessarily think people are using data. And some of it's almost an art. I mean, there are visual artists that I think are going to be the people who are most influential in figuring out how to come up with these common languages.
What sort of data are you collecting?
Website data. So traffic analysis, page flow pathing.
So there's some like really specific tools for that. Like New Relic can tell you like where people are getting hung up, and it can take unstructured data from like your server logs and then just format it. Or if it's security, you can put it in like Splunk, and it'll tell you like if there's IP addresses that are hitting different parts of siloed applications, and maybe it's a hacking threat, or maybe it's a user that's getting stuck. So there is, if you have a niche that doesn't have a very specific program to handle that data, I would look at like the generic big data companies like Hadoop, Cloudera, Splunk, and their expertise is in taking unstructured data and finding the perfect visualization. And the cool thing is that these aren't self-serve, most of them. They have self-serve tools, but you'll input your data and then Splunk will get on the line with you and tell you what visualization format makes sense for your needs. And they've got hundreds of them.
And just to quickly add on that, what I've kind of found in it's consistency, just always kind of using that as a reason to go in and say, hey, this is why this would work, and then to do little training sessions for people so they can understand what the metrics mean, so that when they use the language or the language is presented to them, they know what a unique visitor is and what a visit is, and then they're not intimidated by it. So I found that just little sessions that I hold really, really, really help.
A lot of jargon.